Okay, ladies, so remember the term that we learned from the Black Girl Project was class mobility, because they talked about historically how black women, that was so
Nasty.
trashy. That was so trashy. Example, black women have gained class mobility. So if we talk about being from the lowest class would be low income or poor. A subset of working class people who chronically can't get income sufficient to cover their basic needs. Signs that someone might belong to the lower class, low income class, is substandard housing, homelessness, long-time use of public benefits, welfare, charity, chronic unmet needs for health care, food, other necessities, frequent involuntary moving. If you have to move a lot because you can't afford to pay your rent, that's considered being in the lower income bracket. If your life is constantly being disrupted. Working class, moving so-called up the class ladder. People who have little or no college education, in particular no bachelor's degree. That's where it says no BA from a 4-year college. Low or negative no net worth. That means you don't have any money in the bank. Rental housing, you don't own your house. One non-luxury home, long saved for and lived in for decades. Occupations involving physical work and or little control in the workplace. I can say that I came from this class. The low, somewhere in between the lower working and the low poor. You still poor to me. I feel like I grew up poor. Even though I didn't have to move all the time, my parents didn't have any money in the bank, and they didn't own a home until they were really older. It took them a long time to own a home. And nobody before me ever went to college. So I was the first person in my family to go to college. Lower middle class.
Dang, your old age. It's crazy.
Lower middle class. Families are somewhat more prosperous. Are you listening? Families are somewhat more prosperous and secure, but they have a lot in common with working class people, such as less college than a bachelor's degree, less control over their work, and or fewer assets than professional middle class families. If they own a small business, it can only survive by the proprietor's hands-on work. Please stop the belching out loud.
My bad.
So anyway, the reason why I want to reiterate or repeat this to you is because by going to college, you can change your future for the most part. It's not saying that you're going to be rich, but if you go to college, it might help you to not be poor or in the working class for the rest of your life. Even people who have a so-called good job, without a college degree, a lot of people get knocked out of the box by somebody who does have a college degree, because they usually prefer people who have a college degree. And on top of all that, what the Black Girl Project emphasized was that black people fought to make America let us get in the class system. Right? We had to fight our way in there. They weren't letting us in. So people fought to end slavery. People fought for us to vote. People fought for us to get an education. And black women were at the forefront of those movements. Black women have always fought for freedom and education because we're the ones who have kids. We're the ones who have kids. So we got to fight our way through to make sure our kids and our grandchildren and the people coming behind us can get an education. So what I'm saying to you is, people fought for you to be here today. They didn't let us go to school throughout history. We had to force them to let us go to school. And we had to force our own selves, we had to fight for our own selves to have education. So everything we've ever gotten from this country, we fought for it. Even though they try to say that we're welfare recipients and we don't want nothing and we lazy, we're the ones who built the country for free. We didn't get paid for it. So never let nobody make you feel bad about coming from the bottom. Because most black people came from the bottom, were not born with a silver spoon in their mouth.
There's a song about that.
Okay. I know, from the bottom and
From the bottom out, yeah.
see what I'm saying? That would be a good song for y'all to use. That would be a good song for y'all to use. So I just wanted to go over this because I need to see something that you learned a part of your poetry, I need something that you learn from in your dancing. I need something from what you've been learning in here, in your artwork, in your creative dancing and all of that. You gotta incorporate some of what you learned.
But the rest of it is incorporated. Now my whole team effing.
But y'all could change the lyrics. You could change the lyrics and make it fit you. So this other thing, the other thing I printed out was Miss Ariana's PowerPoint from the Sapphire. So for those of you who were here, can somebody take us through Sapphire and tell us what's somebody who had? Okay, go ahead. Take us through Sapphire and how your group, especially the dancing people.
What happened to my book?
Your notebook? The dancing people need to show how their dance is opposing Sapphire. This is Jessica's book right here. I don't know why you can't find it. I don't know why. It was yellow. Did you come and look through here? Did you look through here? Okay, also y'all, while you gonna take us through it, we don't have a lot of time. Can you take us through Sapphire? Whoever wants to take us through it. Whoever wants to take, you can read it. You can read it to take us through it.
Can I read it?
You read a page and then let Brianna read it. She gonna pass it to you when she's done. Just pass it to that person.
Will open them ears.
Ratchet, loud, nappy-headed, overdramatic, center protection, having sex.
What you just
I
said?
can't hear
That's
you.
what it said on the paper.
Project your voice. Project your voice.
Okay. Ratchet, loud, nappy-headed, overdramatic, center of attention, having sex, having a baby at a young age.
She's also.
And what are those characterizations of?
That's how ghetto
Black people.
They claim. They say.
All right,
Next page.
black women and what's that? I can't say that.
Media.
Media.
Medea. Oh, the media. The media.
She
Okay.
said Sapphire portrays black women as rude, loud, malicious, stubborn, and overbearing. This is the angry black woman, the ABW, popularized, and I can't read that.
Let me read it. Don't even ask
Media on television.
Cinema. It was.
Go,
I want to read
girl.
the next one.
Can I read?
I want to read
Yes,
the next
project
one.
your voice.
Okay.
Let me.
She
Okay.
said, I'm
We
reading.
got like 5 pages left. All right, black women in the media safari.
My
It-
bad.
Can y'all please stop talking so we can all hear the reader?
She is often mean-spirited and abusive. Although African American men are her primary target, she was venom for.
She was venom?
She has venom for anyone who insults or disrespects her. She does not criticize to improve things. Rather, she criticizes because she is undiligently better and wishes that unhappiness on others.
Dang.
Would you like for me to read that again?
Well, that's like.
Okay.
I'm not about to.
You have to.
Can I read another thing? This is a little bit.
Is there any more left?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay, go ahead. Keep reading.
No, read that and then read that. Oh, okay.
Where did this term come from? The term came
Don't
from.
read so fast that people can't understand what you
Where
say.
did this term come from? This term came from an actual character named Sapphire Stevens.
Reading too fast, we don't understand it.
Go ahead, keep going.
Can you name some other Sapphire stereotypes on TV, movies, music? Bangles Club, Basketball Wives, Love It, Hip Hop Battle, and Medea.
so fast.
That's why I read.
Then don't read it all.
Shush. Can you? Okay, I'm about to read slow. Can you name some other Sapphire stereotypes on TV, movies, music? Bad Girls Club, Basketball Wives, Love in Hip Hop Atlanta, Madea. These characters are oftentimes presented as funny, but do you think this stereotype affects us as black girls/women in real life? What about the girl? What about the girl who got punched by the bus driver? That was funny.
That just showed me that y'all didn't learn nothing. Y'all didn't learn nothing. Cause you laughing at a black girl who got beat
I think
down.
exactly that was disrespectful.
That just showed me that you didn't learn nothing. That just showed me that you didn't learn nothing.
She spit on him.
It doesn't matter. We went through the issues in that girl getting beat down. You just called a lady out there a bitch, a teacher. Now suppose she would have backhanded you and kicked you and drop kicked you. That's what they came in here and told me that you called a teacher a bitch.
But that woman deserved it though. She was being
It's no such thing as somebody deserving to get beat down. That's no such thing. No such thing. I'm not taking up our class time with your personal issue with them. You can deal with them. But I'm just saying, that's all the people who came in here to talk to me. That's what they came to talk about.
I told you she came in here to talk about somebody.
But we're not gonna make that because obviously, excuse me, obviously, some of y'all still not getting the point of being here. Some of y'all still not getting the point of why we are here.
I hate this school.
Cause y'all making this like this some textbook stuff. This ain't textbook stuff. This is our lives as black women. People look at you as being low class, a bitch, a hoe. People think they can walk up to us and touch our behind, disrespect us, talk to us any kind of way.
Alexis.
Envy us for the
And when we laugh, when we see other black women get beat down because of their situation, we're buying into it. We're buying into it when we think it's all right for this black girl to get beat down. Or it's all right for this black girl to get train raped because she was a slut anyway.
What's that? Or train.
Oh, you mean
When you get a train ran on you. When you get raped by multiple guys. If you think that that's all right, you're part of the problem. Yes.
So, let me get this straight. It's wrong for a black person, but if a white person was getting beat up by a black person, it's okay.
No, who said that?
That's how she think you putting it.
No.
It kind of is.
You don't sound mad to me.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
I told y'all you
I'm just trying to tell y'all
I mean,
that
it depends on the situation.
what we think about other people, people thinking about us. People think that about us. All of us, no matter how we look, they think these things about us. Everybody thinks this way about black women, that they're less than.
Oh, can I show you this video? This lady. Oh, this lady was like, she was like, I just showed you the video.
Which one? Did I see it?
No.
Did you say yeah? I can go.
Who you want?
This video is crazy.
I seen y'all video when y'all was doing I seen y'all video when y'all was doing what's your name?
Belly rolling or twerking?
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, no.
I saw all of them.
I didn't see that.
I saw all of them.
What video is it?
She about to show you.
I'm about to just show you.
But can you explain it before
It's about this girl hating black people.
Can I go to the
I have
restroom?
time in my brain for that ignorance.
No, I'm gonna just show you and just show you what she said.
We wanted to show you how people like really like say like what people do.
Oh, and I seen the thing about the little girls and the black Barbies
took off my
and the
shirt.
white Barbies and the
I on the t-shirt.
no. With the Barbies, where the kids picked out which one was the prettiest. I seen that.
They always say Barbie.
No, I watched it.
But you know what? Y'all think the same thing.
I just came across it.
Y'all think the same thing. Yes, y'all do. You know why I'm telling you? You know how I know y'all think the same thing? Are you listening? Deshaun, are you listening? Are you listening? Deshaun.
You can keep going. We don't know where.
You know why I think that y'all think the same thing? That the white doll is better than the black doll? That the light skin is better than the dark skin? You know why? Why? That day when Miss Tiffany was here and she was making us say things nice about each other, people were saying, I like you, you got nice hair. You got good hair. You light skin, you got good hair. But that's a part of the stereotype that somebody is better because we got good hair or light skin. We all got good hair. It came from God. some good, but somebody has taught us from slavery time that certain kinds of hair ain't no good, and some kinds of hair is some good. All of our hair is some good, or is good.
So breaking off hair is
Oh,
good.
don't really sit out corner to be
You missing the point. We talking about people's natural hair texture before perm. It can be knotty as all get out, and it's good because it came from God. But we've been taught to see each other as ugly and less than, and we make all these little differences about ourselves against each other, and we play into it,
She
and
said
we
I
laugh.
really want to get wet.
It's funny.
Everybody is beautiful in their own way. She the one who said it.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I hope you believe it.
I think like if somebody ain't beautiful in their face, they know how to draw, they know how to sing, they know how to dance. They gotta have something
Everybody
special
got
about
something.
them.
Everybody
Yeah, everybody got something.
For some reason, my connector is gone. I don't know why. But I wanted to show y'all. I guess we'll have to look at it on each
Come to this middle table.
table.
I'm gonna go on YouTube.
What is it? Huh?
That's another one. But it's funny. It's funny. Fill up in Emmanuel Husky. That's funny. I don't care. She told me to put it up, and I ain't trying to get it taken away again. Miss Love caught me playing with it in class, and I was with a substitute.
Pardon the interruption. Student James Jackson, if you're in the building, report to the main office. James Jackson.
He ain't here.
Is that Miss Kennebrew? Was that her? No, that was Miss Cook.
That Miss Kennebrew.
No, Miss
That was Miss Kennebrew.
But they said it was Miss Kennebrew.
So Miss License say you call Miss Campbell?
Yeah.
I would not call Miss Campbell.
No, because Miss Lex wasn't there when she thought you said it. Remember, she was like, "Excuse me." She was like, "You heard me."
I'm failing her class.
Oh, she thought I said the B word.
Yeah, you said you heard me.
Oh.
What did you say?
Oh, okay. I was like, I bet y'all come back tomorrow. She's like, excuse me. I was like, you heard me. I didn't know she thought I said the B word.
Oh, when you said bed,
She told my mom that we have a
No,
love-hate
she
relationship.
was like,
I looked at her like she was
I better
crazy.
come back tomorrow, and she was like,
Bitch, I hate you.
"What did you just say?"
Not you. I'm sorry. Not you. I was talking about Miss Campbell. I'm sorry. Cause she told my mom we have a love-hate relationship. I don't like you.
Y'all yelling in her ear.
Telling people to shut up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, they play too much.
Go ahead.
It's a remix.
Wait, he's still saying it? She's still saying it?
Why are you hating black people?
She said she hate black people. I would put my foot up.
That's why she's
I hate white parents.
That's a waste of energy. That's a waste of energy. Put your energy in loving yourself and doing something for your people.
That's not
I
fair.
don't really.
You should be appreciative to us when we can't do that to them.
I never hated teachers.
That's because black people don't care
If
what
she,
you say.
Put your energy in making somebody like
I try to be nice as I can, but she just presses my buttons. I just sit there and take it.
Miss Doctor,
And I told my mom too.
where's your restroom?
So does my mom. My grandma. Tell me why we was at a hotel.
You coming right back?
She's not prejudiced. She just came with white people. We was at the pool. We had like 3 hours left. We gonna leave early because a whole bunch of white people started storming and she's like, all right, let's go. I'm like, what? She's like, you can't do it. We get outside. I said, can't do what? She's like, I just can't do it. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm not prejudiced. That's prejudice.
What she say?
I know I keep trying to work, but she's always yelling at me all the time. Like, you expect me to even listen to you if you're yelling at me like twice? Like, ask her a question to repeat if you didn't hear the
Oh yeah, people like
if people like, gosh, do I have to say it again? I'm like,
she'd be like, if you be like, can you please repeat the question? See, this is what I hate. This is so disappointing. Y'all know you guys. Really? Yes, bro. And then like I remember one time. What did I do? Well, I don't get in trouble in her class. I already know her.
no, you got in trouble that one time. She thought you were talking back to her. She thought you said something smart to her. It was like a couple weeks ago. No. She's like, if you have something to say, Brianna, just say it loud.
No, she was talking to Janae.
No, she was talking to you. Janae was there.
Oh, was she? That's what all our teachers every day. We got her second period.
But you know what? She's gonna give you a grade if she writes you up or gives you a bad grade.
No, she
No,
got that
listen,
over.
oh my God.
It's not gonna hurt her. It's gonna hurt you.
Listen, bro, this is so messed up. This boy named Tyshawn, he did not have a pencil in her class. So she don't, you could tell she shows favoritism. Because she came in there and she was like, she got mad. She was like, give them their pencil back because he borrowed one from somebody. And then she was like, give them their pencil back. You don't need don't borrow other people's stuff. But if I ask for a pencil, she'll be cool with it. But she was like, then she was like,
Ladies, you need to be talking about something that's about you doing a good thing.
she was like, I'm gonna either write you up if you don't get back that pen. I was like, you gonna have to write me up because I'm gonna do my work. And then she's like, okay, you're getting suspended.
Because he was trying to do his work.
And then she went to sit up here and complain how you don't make an F's in her class when science.
And she was like, and science is my favorite subject. She just jacked it up for me. I love science.
And then every day, we have her second period, and every day she's like, I'm not in the mood, every day.
And she was like, I'm not disappointed. She said, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. She said that every day.
And we have her second period.
She brings her personal problems to our class.
She does.
Do you think you want to hear about you and your trouble?
She about to say like,
I do my best. Believe me.
where's Alexa?
She's gonna sit there and she's like, say something. She said, say something back. I'm gonna write you up.
You go academy tutors, I do have all
She's like, well, ask somebody else for a pencil. Ask somebody else for a pencil. She gets mad at me and tells me to go.
Y'all stop talking. The lady was already talking.
Thank you.
So that's the, I'm gonna y'all. So we're gonna talk about it all together when everybody gets a chance to see it. What everybody else from? Well, I can come over there. Come on.
Can you sit at a table like that every time?
Come back to your table. Come back to your table.
Everything I
We got to cut 3 and 5. Can somebody turn off that front row light?
All up on me. Not as fun.
Chill.
No, I don't want to say chill now.
Oh, come over here. Oh, so you can see.
This has all. Oh, that's what's her thing.
Tony, I mean,
That's an Andy.
Shopaholics paradise. And after morning of sightseeing, we are headed to meet up with Tony for Tawana's surprise, aka last minute birthday lunch. I hope we're going to the right cafe. There are so many different cafes right here by the Coliseum. You believe Tony on time? No, she probably won't even be here. She probably won't walk back.
Or if we grab her butt.
Mom, me. She dirty.
What? People in Italy like black girls. That's what I heard.
I'm feeling somebody took a hunk of my penis. That just made me feel so special because I was like, okay, I am still attractive. Alright, I still got a beautiful height. Hey guys.
I would have thought it was funny too.
Does she talk?
Because that's how people in Italy talk. She's trying to be funny.
The way he did that was so dope.
Okay. Did everybody see it?
I don't think nothing was matter with it. People ain't really like the girl.
Okay.
He's stationary.
So if a guy walk up to you today and grab your ass,
I will punch him in his face.
you alright with it?
No,
I would have
That's
turned out
what I'm talking about.
If it was a girl with a
I ain't got
A black girl, let's do that.
Cause people in Israel, that's what they do.
No, people think they're here too. People think they're here. Them boys ask y'all, can they hit it?
Yeah, no, boys that to me, they already know what it is. I'll punch a boy in their face.
But some girls in this school have told me that boys ask them, when you gonna let me hit them?
Yeah.
Every time you do that to them, they be like, what time? What time?
But you don't even have to do that. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to have any eye contact. Boys think that they can do that.
They simply ask you that. I ain't know what to say. What should be my response?
No, nigga, I don't know what.
Please. No, don't do that because you reinforcing this then.
Okay,
When
then
you
people
cuss them
like.
out, it's times when I feel like cussing people out. A whole lot of times.
Well, I
I be praying on the inside, God, please don't let it come out.
I was like this.
You said God, places still
And
call
you
that
know,
like.
People, they was like this.
Like Talisa, you
You gotta have respect for yourself. When you start cussing them out, that makes them feel like you a B-I-T-C. That plays into a
Like, sort of
word.
like, you let me hit. So be like, no, nigga.
She said dysfunctional.
They be like,
Because
no.
you're inviting drama when you
Okay,
do
to
that.
say no, I don't get down like that.
And just keep it moving.
I'ma say I would want to go off too.
But boys, they don't stop. Once you say no, I don't get down like that, they be like, then what you get down with?
And you just keep moving. But you there listening. When you stay there and you listen to it, you a part of the problem. Because you keep it moving. You don't let people think that that's your level. You higher than that. When you talk back to them, that gives them, and Tony Braxton and them, they wrong for that.
But they be thirsty.
They wrong for that. Even though that's an adult show, to me, they should have made a better choice about, because they know, most of y'all in here said y'all watch the race. People know that everything is wide open now for people.
Shit, bitch,
If they want it to be for adults only, it should be on the porn channel or adult channel. And some of y'all might see that still, but
I have with this funny. That was them all. And my mom and dad was like 6 feet away.
we're all trying to talk together. Go ahead.
And like my mom and dad was like 6 feet away from me. And this man gonna stop by me in a car with a whole bunch of grown men. Was like, what's your name? Can I get your number?
You remember we was walking and this man was like, $100 number 3. Yes, I was like, I got time. What did I say? Yeah, you no, not when we was walking to your house. Not when it was dark when we left from Adriana's house. That one day we was walking from school. Oh yeah! I was like, yeah, look, I can do some $100. And then we was walking from this girl's house. This man was like, keep on riding past. Don't he ride past the first time? And he rode again. And then it was like, I got 911 or something like that.
Oh no.
But the point I want y'all to do is, I need this critical understanding about who you are as a young black woman in your performance. I need you to be able to express these ideas in your performance. That's why I'm bringing it back up. I know Miss Ariana taught y'all about Sapphire. We're going to taught you about the stereotypes. And we've already gone over class mobility.
Booty, meat.
We need to be incorporating this into our presentations, into your dance, into whatever it is that you're doing. So for right now, at this table, I know Osayaba started some kind of narrative about what the dance is about. Can we hear it? And then I want all of y'all to add something to it.
Can we start
Because
dancing?
it cannot just be what she wrote. All of y'all in the dance group got to add something to it. If you hurry up and not waste a lot of
All right,
time.
y'all. We gonna be.
Can you read out loud what you wrote for your group so far about your dance?
Dang, you brought a whole story.
Yeah, we see
That's
what
good.
we like in that.
Y'all got to add something. Can you please read it out loud?
All right, go ahead, Osei.
Rihanna, where you going?
I'm going to the website.
Come over here. Sit down. We doing something. That group is busy. Come on.
That was my seat.
Osei.
Our group name is Black Women.
Black Women Power?
Did we agree on that? Oh, that's what we said.
Black woman power. That's corny, but go ahead.
Y'all got to agree on something, but we ain't going to take your time right now.
All right, go hurry
Black
up.
Girls Rock.
Black like that. I think.
That's our theme.
It's telling you about how girls should be powered and to have more confidence in themselves.
Can you project your voice? Project your voice.
Okay, the song we're dancing to is "Who Run the World" by Beyonce, and our goal is to empower some girls to be courageous and to be confident in yourself. Be proud of who you are and don't shut yourself down. Today we're dancing to
You should say don't sell yourself short. You know what I mean? Don't sell yourself short. We sell ourselves short when we accept stuff that's under us, beneath us. I'm gonna give you a quick example. A no good guy that I used to go with called me yesterday. I had to take him to court. I had to sue him. We were in business together. He used to be my mate. I had to take him to court because he tried to beat me out of my money and all of this kind of stuff. But anyway, he's beneath me. He tried to call me yesterday after all, it was like 5-6 years since all that happened. I had to take him to court. I would have been beneath myself to go back with him. But he thought that he could come back because he thought he had it like that. Is somebody fighting?
Yeah, that's right.
She said,
But so don't accept things that are beneath you. Even when people feel on you and try to act like I was just playing or I had to touch on your breast. Oh, I was just no, you trying to play me short. You trying to play me cheap. Don't let people play you cheap. You better than that. Go ahead.
okay, today we're
Didn't she get you to read on again?
Can I read this?
Let her finish. Is all of this on there?
Don't be scared, you bird. Talk, girl.
the song that we were dancing to is "Who Run the World."
Project your voice.
The artist is Beyonce. Sometimes Beyonce does not present herself in the right way.
Don't let your voice go down.
Present herself in the right way for young girls. Sometimes her
Shut up, y'all. Go ahead, girl.
Sometimes her lyrics are not appropriate for young girls, but this song is teaching girls how to be confident and not to let boys influence your choices. We know this by doing research about the lyrics.
That is perfect.
Okay,
I love what you
well,
did, girl.
it can stand some more. How can you incorporate something that you learned about from the Sapphire in there about some idea from that Sapphire or some idea from this Black Girl
They
project?
usually.
Write it down and then we're going to add
Can I
it to
type
this.
it? That's doing too
But how do
much
we know? Wait a minute. Write it down in your notebook and then we're going to transfer it to this. Write it down in your notebook. Everybody write something down or y'all can all agree
Give it
on
all
what
to
y'all.
us each when we about to present it. Like,
That'd be great.
paragraph.
That'd be great. But you gotta know it though, because if you can't be up there stumbling over your words like it's the first time you read it. You can read it, but you have to practice your reading so that you're not in front of people saying,
Like how MTV.
class, mobility, and ample,
Hey, what's that
What's this word? You can't do that. You gotta practice. But don't take all day. So Selena, can you write something about maybe two sentences? Can each of y'all write like 2 sentences that you want to be in this introduction about your dance?
She talking about dance.
Take it part? No, everybody needs to contribute to it.
What?
Everybody needs to contribute.
Creepy buzz.
And then we're gonna critique them over. Okay, let me get with this group now. So, please write 2 or 3 sentences that you're gonna add to your class's introduction.
Hold on, where my
Y'all
bag
been
at?
wasting a lot of time. Y'all been
You
wasting
just
a lot of time.
you just helped me.
Y'all been wasting a lot of time. This is what I want y'all
But we're
to
done
do.
now for session.
Where's your phone at?
So we gotta do this.
I want each of y'all to learn a part of that. I'm talking about the long part. The long part.
I just want my
Okay,
Let's talk about Sapphire.
No, we write it
Sapphire.
they're not gonna read their poem.
How does our dance
Some of this stuff is gonna be on
go
the
against the
website.
Sapphire?
Everybody can.
Like, no, don't be
So everybody
What
has
is
to
the
present
Sapphire?
that. We have to make a website, y'all. I keep telling y'all that. We have to make a website. We don't have a lot of time to waste. I showed y'all last week.
I'm a person who has no idea what the Sapphire stereotype is, and I'm asking you, what's that?
ratchet yellow bald headed ugly.
So So how does our dance go against that?
We're not doing inappropriate moves.
But that's just some characteristics. That's not the definition of the stereotype. What's the definition? What's the definition of satire? And it's in that handout. In the handout.
Right so fast.
You ever type it up? Now all these weeks you just went on there looking for pictures and make a.
We might know some people
We need a PowerPoint. We need them to learn a part. We need girls to learn a part.
It got tired from Jay.
Too many weeks you going by and y'all wasting time.
Y'all nasty.
You lost your own time.
She didn't finish it.
And I can teach you with that.
Listen, lady, here's
You're gonna learn a paragraph
so
of
this
standards
becomes
from
one
your
of
home.
the concerns.
And y'all gonna
It's time for you to
perform
do
the
what to
poem.
black
We
women.
said
No, it's not.
that
It ain't for
months
me
ago.
neither. From Jason Brown, we left to punish her. What is this dance doing?
It's showing that we have power, that we're not scared to do anything.
I'ma give you that.
Go ahead. Make sure she get your words right, James.
Sapphire.
That
Ain't ourselves is O-U-R-S-E-L-V-E-S.
power,
If there's not a red squiggly line under it, it's spelled the right way. Yeah.
power, and we ain't scared.
Hold on. Pause your writing. What are you saying? The dance?
That shows us. Wait, the dance we do shows us. Wait,
This dance shows.
Don't cross it out. This is good. Did you say this on the
that shows. Oh,
I think each group needs to make a folder on that, on the computer, and make sure that all of your writing.
We all really doing right now.
we have
We're gonna
power,
put these poems on the
and
website.
we're not scared to show.
Okay. Jessica.
And now what you also need to talk